Kalphite King guide. If you want to go solo Kalphite King, I would recommend your 90 gear, Slayer task, and a Keras plus Desert Amulet 3 or 4, or doesn't add anything. You only need 3 for the Keras effect, which is 25 accuracy and so chance to triple your damage on attacks. So I've got weapon poison, overloads, and adrenaline potions. For Kalphite King, you would want to use a noxious bow with arrows, and because arrows have like 20% more accuracy compared to bolts, so that's very useful. And for the mage phase, I also have Amulet of Souls, so I can always tank some of his hits when I want to use a rapid fire or something. Then I can just soul split it back up again really easily with Soul's Amulet. For the DPSing, also want Goliath gloves because they debuff. As well as the Swift gloves, they also debuff and deal extra damage on your basic attacks. For meleeing, I use Vampirism Scrimshaw just because I don't want to use a yak or something, and it's very useful in the range phase because melee DPSing while berserked heals you up a lot if you do it right with the Vampirism Scrimshaw. And for my aura, I use Equilibrium because the Keras has a damage cap of 10k with a crit, and it should be capable of being 21k. So if you examine it, it says 25% of your maximum hit will be added to your minimum hit, so which makes your basics then very strong. You can also use Invigorate because it's very useful for using Berserk without Adrenaline Potion, and Duration I guess is pretty good, and Vampirism if you run out of food really fast. So if you go over respawns, if you get a range spawn, I always use Berserk at the start to get as much damage in as possible. That's why I stole my adrenaline. If you would get a melee spawn, I'm also gonna Zerk. Try to skip the green with a minion spawn, like attack. Minion spawns are at 195k HP and 65k HP. What the minion spawn basically does is skips one of his attacks in the attack, and it makes it possible to skip the green attack. Green attack on the melee phase is third attack after his surge, and the green attack on the range phase is the fifth attack after digging, anything like that. If I get a mage phase spawn, I just try to do as much damage as possible while walking under him and dodging most of his attacks, so I can do a full rapid fire at a certain point. Kalphite King melee is just dodging the stuns, so you have to be really careful when you use anticipation and free. Let's see what kind of spawn we get. Alright, range spawn, I freed him from start. I Zerk. Then I anticipate after 3 abilities because he does for 2 attacks, then he stuns you 2 attacks. I stun now because it has been the attack already. Now he stuns me because he's spawning me 195k HP. Search east because there are no minions here. If you wouldn't search east, you would draw all the minions over. Alright, so 4 attacks till he stuns me, That's 1. That's 2. I freed him here because he's gonna stun. That's 3. That's 4, so I use destroy. Alright, that's 1. He skips just now. If he skips like this, he would do another 2 attacks, and then you have to stun him to skip the dig. So stun him here. Then it's another 2 attacks. Surges. And the surge now. Always anticipate before you rapid fire. More efficient. Alright, so after the surge he uses 4 attacks, and then you have to stun him again to skip the dig. Where he skips phases. Alright, that's 2 again. 3. 4. You destroy. You can always potion the incendiary shot, you'll see it at your debuff bar. Finish off this kill, I'm just gonna zerk again. 4 attacks when I have to stun again. 1, 2, 3. That's 4. Destroy. That's the kill. Alright, I hope I'm gonna get a major spawn next so I can. I use weapon poison because it is 260k HP what Kalphite has. So over time it will hit like 10k damage kill, which is actually so much, like ridiculous. Right. See what we get here. Alright, you can see a Zerg after the Quake attack, he's gonna dash me away, so I try to dodge that. Get it close to 200k HP. So I can, alright, so the third attack after Surge is the minion spawn. I wanna get him over, wait, third attack after Surge is the green. Then at 195k HP, because my assault didn't hit much, I have to yes, and use my sign. So it's at 195k HP. Should have been ARB when going to green me. This is also one of the ways you can skip melee phase. If surges, just surge away also. Wait till your surge is restored by more than half, still more than half of its time, and then you walk back. Switches to mage phase or range phase, always destroy after 1 hit. You can save yourself some. He switches to mage phase, you can skip a dig, and if he switches to range phase, you have to destroy, otherwise you don't skip the green. make sure that he spawns 2 steps away from the wall. So that way he will skip his surge. Alright, that's 2 attacks already, so after the 4th I have to start 3, 4, stun. One, 2, 3. Oh, never mind. I didn't even get phases. Alright, when he surges, I'm gonna surge as well. See if I can skip the phase. Alright, so much surge when it's like this much recharged. 7 o'clock I always say. Then you walk back. Dissipate, because if it's range phase he's gonna stun first. Go. Wait 1 attack. Destroy. Possible that Eddie does twice. But I'm not sure what triggers that. So 4 attacks then off. Three, 4, because he's probably spawning minions right now. I can't really see his HP. Spawning minions. He spawns, skip 1 of his attacks. You got it. Probably gonna dig again because I hit my destroy 3 times. Make sure you always hit your destroy 2 times and then walk away or use another ability. Otherwise he's gonna double dig. Alright, that's 1 again. After 2 attacks you can always soul split flick a little bit. 3. Alright, already killed. Alright, so I failed my last melee phase spawn because I didn't have enough damage, time damage, to go from 210k after the surge to 195k HP. I need to have it at 195k HP to be able to skip the green attack. So let's see if we get another phase. Alright, it's range phase again, so freedom. Because his initial attack will be a stun. Then after 2 attacks he's gonna stun, so I anticipate. Then 2 more attacks and then I destroy. I was trying to get my adrenaline high. Alright, so 4 attacks and then stun. 2. 3. Alright, melee phase. So I wanna be in north or south of him. Otherwise it's danger. Could be skipping the surge. Make him look against the wall.